Alright. Let's get it going. So this is... I'm gonna unmute this. There's nobody in the Discord call right now. I'm hoping we can get some people here, but if not, this may just be me because KPM is busy, which unfortunately I know, but yeah, we're still going on with our predictions. I've already made the first game prediction. By the way, welcome to anybody who's joining the stream now. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit to get a couple people here. What's up, Sports Goated? How you doing? I will say, though, the first game, Rams versus Seahawks, I predicted I didn't predict the score, but I predicted the outcome. What's up, King Chaotic? So, I had the Rams winning by a score of, what was it, 34-27? So, I had the Rams winning by 7. They won by 9. I think they covered the spreads, and I had them covering the spread, so that's all good. We're 1-0 this week, so that's pretty nice. I was first, but I didn't say it. Oh, okay. It's cool. So yeah, today, we are going to be predicting the Week 5 matchups, all that good stuff. Yeah. I'd say I'm going to have some bold predictions, and I'm also going to have some normal predictions. It's going to be a mix, kind of. What's up, BP17? What's up, Tutty? I can go to the Fins Among Us one, but right now I'm in the Gaming Gods one. I don't know if you're in this or not. Then I'd have to move this picture too, because I need this picture as well. Let me see. That's a funny picture. MMG, baby. Okay, yeah, we can move to this one. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm in the Fins Among Us server, VC, so Tutty, you can join if you want, and chat with us here. Hey, what's up, Tutty? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, Brent?
I'm glad you're here. So, are you willing to make some predictions with me?
Sure. Right now, I'm watching my Hawkeyes getting whooped by Penn State. So.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Spencer Petras is playing decent now, so hopefully we can pull out the win here.
Ooh, I just looked, and my Auburn Tigers are down 17-3 at the half. We are playing Georgia, though, who should be the #1 team of the nation. Yeah, I think they're better than Alabama. I don't trust the Alabama new quarterback. I still think Alabama's really good. They should be #2, but Georgia should be #1. Anyways,
Okay.
We're not here to talk about college football. Saquon game winner, thoughts, please? I thought he was good. He looked very good these past 2 weeks. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, though, because, I don't know. 2 weeks is great, but he's got to prove himself even more throughout the whole season. So yeah, Rams versus Seahawks, just want to talk about that a little bit. I had the Rams 34-27, so I had the Rams by 7. They won by 9. I'll take the W on that one. Yeah, let's just go on to the first game I see over here. And let's start with the Patriots versus Texans. Now, the Patriots are expected to win by 8.5. At least that was the spread a couple days ago. You want to say your thoughts first, Tutty, or should I say mine?
So basically, they actually played a much closer game against the Buccaneers than people think. Yeah. Honestly, if it wasn't for if a few games went their way, they should be like 3 and they should score should be flipped. I think they could be 3-1 at this point. If a few games they played a little bit better, like the Buccaneers game. I feel like that game, if Belichick had gone for it there,
but they played they played terribly against the Saints, and the Saints lost to the Giants, and the Giants lost to the Falcons. I mean, like, what's going on here? You know?
Yeah,
maybe that was a fluke, but hey, Viper. So, what do you think? The score?
I think this game is going to be closer than people think.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, I think
the Patriots are a very good team, but I just think that demoralized them, and they might get a little bit ahead of themselves, you know. So, I have them winning by like 3 points.
What score though?
Like 26-23.
Okay. By the way, what's up, Finns? How you doing? Welcome to
Hey, it was
VC.
good.
So, we're just predicting the first game here, Patriots versus Texans. It may not actually be the first game, but it was the first on this list. So Tutty, you think Patriots by 3? I'm gonna say, if Tyrod Taylor was playing, I would be bold and say Texans win this game. But because it's Davis Mills, and I don't really trust Davis Mills that much with his offense, I don't want to take the Patriots by a lot, but I think I will, just because, again, I don't trust Davis Mills. So I'm going to say the Texans go out and score, we'll say the Texans get 10 points, and the Patriots are going to score maybe 24. So I'll say 24-10 Patriots. I have them covering the spread, I guess. I don't know. It's more that I don't trust the Texans offense than I trust the Patriots, you know? Finns, any thoughts on that game?
Yeah, it's a toss-up because the Texans are honestly, they're not a terrible team, but the Patriots are missing their whole offensive line. Mac Jones is going to get killed. So I think the Texans could win. It is going to be a closer game than people think. Like, if they had a healthy Patriots offense, trust me, the Patriots it'd probably be a blowout.
Oh, yeah, but if
Davis
Tyrod
Mills,
was playing also, you never know. I mean...
Davis Mills is awful. I get what you're saying. So if they had Tyrod Taylor, I'd say the Texans would win. But
Me too.
Yeah, I think the Patriots are going to win and cover the spread.
Yeah. Any score prediction for that?
I think I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm thinking like 17-3 New England. Typically, these two teams nowadays, like, they don't put up that many points. So
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, I had 24-10, so it was the same thing, but I had them each getting a touchdown more. I could see yours happening easily, too. So, alright, let's move on to the next one. We got the Eagles versus the Panthers. This one's so tough for me. So, the Panthers are favored by 3, which I think is pretty accurate. I mean, the Eagles actually look better than everyone, I guess, thought. Everyone's been saying. Like, Jalen Hurts looks pretty decent. But this Panthers team also looks pretty decent. Now with Gilmore there, too. Whew. I don't know how to predict this one. I don't know. Anybody else want to take this one first? And hey, Caden! Caden, congrats for being a member for 2 months. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so, Tutty, you want to predict this one first?
Sure, why not? So... Panthers, Eagles, Jalen Hurts is going to go off, throw for like 340 yards. And he's going to play like, he's going to throw, I feel like, 2 picks, especially because of the CJ Henderson acquisition.
We're getting some news in the chat. Apparently Gilmore can't play until week 7. Oh, okay.
Well, still, I feel like Gilmore won't make that big of a deal to that unless they get back their first round pick, JC Horn, because then I think they'll move him like to the nickel or dime, or they'll move Henderson to the nickel or dime and put Gilmore at number 2 and then move JC Horn to number 1.
Okay.
And
interesting.
I feel like that's what's gonna even with Horn out, I think I still think that Hurts is gonna throw 2 picks, and it's probably gonna be more of a 1-point difference. I'm going to say 22-21.
Panthers?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go kind of against I'm going to go with my gut here a little bit. I definitely think the Panthers are the better team, but I'm going to have the Eagles taking this one. I like Jalen Hurts, if you can't already tell, even though I don't like the Eagles, like, at all.
Especially after last year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I wanted Jalen Hurts to be in the game, not riding the bench. But, anyway, that's not what we're talking about. I'm going to have the Eagles scoring... I like this Panthers defense. I don't know. Eagles scoring 31. Yeah, I don't know. Eagles scoring 31, Panthers scoring 20. We'll go 27. 31-27, Eagles win that one. What about you, Finns? Any thoughts on this one?
I have the Panthers winning. I think that the Eagles are too weak of a team to handle a team like Carolina, especially with their godly defense.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
I have them winning 31-14.
31-14.
Yep.
Okay. And just for out of curiosity, how many rushing touchdowns do we think that Sam Darnold will get? Because he has like 5 over 4 weeks or something. It's crazy.
3. Definitely 3.
I think 2, but
Look at
I
one.
don't know.
Maybe.
That's why I'm hesitant to start Chuba Hubbard. But he did well in the running and passing game last week, so I'm starting him in some leagues.
People think
For
he's
fantasy.
going to replace the production of CMC. He's not. If anything, it's going to be DJ Moore who's going to replace the production of CMC.
Hubbard's still a good flex play in like any league, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's not an RB1. He's maybe an RB2 now. But he is a solid flex play no matter what. Like, obviously, they like running the ball.
They definitely do.
Darnold now takes some of that, you know, what is it called? End zone touches away from Hubbard. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But, okay, let's go on to the next one, I'd say. We got the Niners versus the Cardinals. Now, this is a good game. 4-0 Cardinals, red-hot Cardinals, it seems. But you can't forget that the Cardinals could have easily lost to the Vikings if it wasn't for the Vikings missing that field goal. So, I still don't really view them as a 4-0 team, although they did have a good game against the Rams. What do you guys think?
Brent, do you want to go first, or?
I'll go first, I guess. This is a tough game for sure. Trey Lance is starting, which is pretty cool. Like, I like that a lot. I like Trey Lance. He seems to be maybe the only non-bust of a QB from this year's draft. I mean, it may be early, but we'll see. So, with that in mind, I still think the Cardinals are a better team. It's going to be a close one, though. I'll have the Cardinals scoring. I like this 49ers defense. We'll have the Cardinals scoring 31. And the Niners scoring Niners scoring 24. Yeah, 31-24. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. What about you, Teddy?
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. I mean, I don't think the Niners, this division looked so strong over the first, 2-3 weeks or so, and we're like, oh my gosh, they're about to be this is the best division in football.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the fact that they're so good means that, they obviously have to beat each other. And the Niners, if they lose this game, they're 2-3. Seattle's also 2-3. And the Rams, of course, they're pretty good as well. But I think the Cardinals are legit. I think they are deep playoff contenders, and I don't see the Niners as Super Bowl contenders or even playoff contenders at this point, because Trey Lance, he has undeniable potential, but is he actually gonna live up to it? And this game's gonna be huge, and it's a huge test for him.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they won't have George Kittle means the Niners are going to drop this game. I have the Cardinals winning 41-21.
Wow, 41-21. Okay, that's a lot of points for the Cardinals. I guess they're known for scoring points, but I don't know. I just thought that this Niners defense was pretty good, that it wouldn't be that high scoring. Okay. Teddy, any thoughts?
Yeah. My thoughts for this game is I have the 49ers upsetting the Cardinals. And before, let me back up this take real quickly. The 49ers have been playing really good defense except for the past 2 weeks. If you take out those past 2 weeks, they've been playing the Seahawks and they've been playing the Packers. And before you say, they've been putting Rodgers and Wilson, and with that, I believe that it will be a better preparation for Kyler, especially since they saw Wilson. So that's why I believe that the Niners will win, and I think the score will be 21-17.
All right. 49ers 21. I get that. Cardinals 17. I don't know about that. Okay, I just want to say I don't know about that with Kyler over there. But that's a bold prediction. Okay.
I mean, I think Nick Bosa and I think D Ford's on their team as well. That pass rush will make Kyler feel very agitated like last year when they played.
Okay. I mean, that's why I had the Cardinals at 31 instead of 41. I still don't think 17, though. But, this is where we make bold predictions. So, okay, the next game, I believe the London game for tomorrow morning is going to be 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. This game's being played. Jets versus Falcons. Wow.
No one's going to watch that. Let's be real.
Oh, man. Okay. I want to make my prediction right now. I have the Jets winning. I don't know what to say. I know the Falcons beat us and we beat the Saints, blah, blah, blah. And when I say us, I mean the Giants. But the Jets, and I'm not going to say they're underrated, but a little bit. Like, I don't think they're making the playoffs or getting even close to that. But this Falcon team isn't that good. And they're also not going to have Calvin Ridley for, like, personal reasons or whatever. So, I don't know. I'm going to have this Jets team. They're going to win 21. We'll say 21 to... 21 to... No, it's not going to be 21. Never mind. It's not going to be 21. We'll say 28 to 24. Yeah, 28 to 24 Jets. Jets on top.
I think you are on the right track. I think the Jets, they have the potential to be like a decent team, but they're the Jets. But again, you have on the other side the Falcons, which are I'd make an argument that they're like probably like a top 3 pick in next year's draft. So I think the Jets are gonna win. I mean, they're really lucky.
Go Jets!
They're really lucky that they don't have really a difficult schedule this year. But yeah, I have the Jets winning this one. I think you're right. Zach Wilson is gonna have a good game. 24-21.
The Jets kind of feel like my younger brother in a way. It's like we're the Giants, they're the Jets. I mean, we're both 1-3. They're probably gonna have a better record than the Giants after this week, but I feel like a younger brother, I feel like an older brother to the Jets. Anyways, Cuddy, what do you think?
I'm going to go the opposite direction, and I'm going to say the Falcons win. I think Robert Saleh is going to show that he's a great head coach and all, but I don't think that he's going to I don't think he's going to try to win this game. I think he's going to be like, guys, we don't have a good team. Why should we sabotage our pick this year? So they're going to play, like, great and all, but they're just going to let them get out.
I could see...
They don't have enough weapons besides Marcus Ware on, like, the cornerback situation and safety situation to stop Kyle Pitts and Calvin Ridley. So I think the score is going to be more of a 34 to 14 type of situation.
Yeah, and Viper's mentioning that Cordero Patterson has 5 touchdowns in the last 4 games. I mean, that's good to mention, the Jets, I don't think the Jets are too good against receiving backs, so that might play a factor in this game. But I also think what you said about, the Jets trying to lose, that's not happening this year. This is a new head coach. He's not going to try to lose for a pick. They're done with that.
And yeah, but why would they try to sabotage their record to get, like, a mediocre thing and not even try to make the playoffs?
Because everybody on that team wants to win. Like, if you win, if you play well, you'll get a better contract, including the coach, probably. So,
true.
Like, the
See,
organization, the fans, maybe they want to slump so that they can get a good pick. But these players, the coaches, they're going to try to win. Unless, like, the management says, do not win this game. But this early in the season, they will try to win the game. Now, the
yeah,
Falcons could still win because the Jets are the Jets. But, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Finn's got to go. Sorry. It's all good, Finns. We got Tutty here. We solid. Let's go to the next game. Jacoby Brissett and the Dolphins will be taking on Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Do you want to start this one out, or should I start this?
I'm gonna go with the most controversial here.
I like it.
I'm gonna go with the most controversial pick I've ever had. I know all my takes are very controversial today, but I'm gonna go with the Dolphins today.
Oh, if only Finns was here to hear that. Okay.
I don't care if you guys slander me or anything. I've heard it enough from VL and everyone over there for claiming that Locke could make a top 20 QB jump this year, perhaps even top 15. So any slander now would be just like nothing right now. But the reason why I have the Dolphins winning is because Jacoby Brissett just played very well against the Colts, and Brady actually very much struggled against the Patriots. And with that, and I've said this plenty of times before, if it wasn't for Belichick, Brady would not have succeeded. And the Dolphins will game plan for Brady as they've played him multiple times throughout the year. And they've beaten him plenty of times. I think his record's like 21-12 against them. So it's not like great or anything by any means. But compared to his record in the AFC East, it's like the worst compared to like the Bills and everything. So I think that X and Emmanuel Agba and then a few other defensive studs will be able to lock down Brady, and Will Fuller and I forget the guy they drafted this year will pop off against the Buccaneers secondary.
Waddle?
Yeah, Jalen Waddle, because like the Buccaneers secondary is like immensely injured. So I don't think
is Fuller playing? Them. I mean, I thought he was on the IR.
No, Fuller was playing against the Raiders, and I think he was playing last week too.
Let me check that out, because I'm not so sure. He might have been playing, but I don't know if he's still healthy. Yeah. Let me look at that. Fuller. No, he's on the IR. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because of his finger. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I think Mike Gesicki will pop off then.
Okay. Yeah, stick with the pick.
Whoever their running back is, that will also help play a huge factor.
Yeah, the running backs, I mean, first off, they're playing the Bucs rush defense, so I don't know if the running back's going to be great. But Myles Gaskin or Malcolm Brown, like, who really is that running back in Miami? I'm not so sure after the first 4 weeks.
But I think that both of them have like great receiving potential to like bring stuff out of the backfield. So yeah.
Oh my god, Venomous Viper with the comment of the stream so far. Will Fuller has been on the IR for 5 years. I swear. Oh man, that's great. That is pure comedy. Okay. Oh, I gotta make my pick for this, right? Did you say a score? I don't know.
Oh, let's say 24-17.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go with the opposite pick. Probably the most, not controversial pick of all time. We got Brady and the Bucs, kind of dominating this Dolphins team. I don't know. There's not really much hope for this Dolphins team. I'm gonna go Brady and the Bucs scoring about 30. How much? We're gonna have them scoring 35.
Okay.
Yeah, Gronk's not playing. Well, yeah, 35. And then the Dolphins are gonna score. I don't know. much do we have the Dolphins? 35-14? Yeah, sounds about right to me. 35-14, Bucks are winning by 21. Let's move on. I mean, Brady's going to take care of business. And giving him 14, I don't even feel confident about that, but we'll give him 14. The next game, we got the Titans taking on the Jaguars after the Titans just lost to the Jets. Will they lose to another winless team?
I mean, you gotta also think about it. They didn't have A.J. Brown or Julio Jones, so they had to, like, rely on some, like, pretty bad receivers. And
Yeah,
then Derrick
Chester
Henry to carry them.
Rogers, yeah.
And they had to rely on Derrick Henry to carry them. And
Which he-
Derrick Henry has
I mean-
always popped off against the Jaguars, so I don't even think there's a debate for this right here.
Mm-hmm.
Titans winning 35-0.
Okay,
Actually,
I
no,
do want to say...
5-0.
I do want to say, though, that A.J. Brown, I think A.J. Brown is going to play, but Julio Jones still isn't playing.
Yeah,
He's
he's IR, I believe.
Yeah, well, he's out. I don't think he's on the IR, but A.J. Brown's back playing. Julio's not going to be playing, but as you said, Derrick Henry destroys the Jacksonville Jaguars.
He's
all
their
the
father.
time.
Like,
I think he got over 200 yards against them in one of the games last year. The other game, he got like 2 touchdowns and like 80 yards. I don't know.
Right.
The point is, Derrick Henry will steamroll these guys, and the Titans' offense will, I guess, come back to life, I should say. They're going to win 38-21. I'm going to give... No, 38-24. It's not going to be a complete blowout, because I think the Jaguars will score some points against this terrible Titans defense. 38-24.
true.
Okay. What's up, Zai? I'm debating the Jags win 27-14. No, I mean, you could have the Jags winning. I could somehow see that. Maybe. But you can't have the Titans only scoring 14 points when Derrick Henry's playing the Jaguars defense. Not happening.
Yeah,
And AJ Brown's
you
back.
can never have that. Especially since they got rid of C.J. Henderson,
Oh, yeah.
like a big piece on their defense. There's no way that that's gonna happen.
So next we got... Oh man, this is painful. So painful. We got the Giants taking on the Cowboys. The Cowboys are expected to win by 7. That's the spread. I'm going to let you go with this one first, because, I mean, this game is special to me. Not
Okay,
as special,
well,
as special as Week 12 against the Eagles, though. That game, if we don't win that game, I don't know what to say.
I'm gonna say Cowboys win by 12 or 14. I'm gonna say they go 35-21. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout, especially since I think Trayvon Diggs is gonna, or whoever the guy is on the Cowboys
Trayvon
score.
Diggs, yeah.
I don't think he's gonna go off, but he's gonna get like one interception on Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is still going to try his hardest, but it's just going to be too hard, especially with no O-line and DeMarcus Lawrence and the, I forget who the other guy was, coming down on him like every play.
I mean, Micah Parsons has played great, so.
Yeah, Micah Parsons. But Barkley's going to help him out like quite a bit. So, yeah.
I think that, well, Daniel Jones only threw 1 pick last week, and that 1 pick was... You know how when you're playing in the first half and there's like, I don't know, 10 seconds on the clock or something, and you're
throwing like a hit
and you're at
or something.
midfield, right? You're at midfield and you're just throwing a Hail Mary to see what happened. That's the
Yeah.
only pick he threw last week. He literally threw a Hail Mary on the last play of the half or whatever. It got picked. I mean, Daniel Jones has been looking a lot better. And even though we won last week, a lot of people are saying, wow, the Giants are 1-3. Daniel Jones isn't doing anything. But if you actually watch the game, he is the one player who is consistently playing so well. And I'm not going to say that I'm confident in Daniel Jones because there's only been a small sample size this year. But as of how he's playing right now, if he keeps this up, we don't draft a quarterback this year. We stick with Daniel Jones. That being said, though, this Cowboys team has looked very good. Giants defense hasn't looked great. I think we lose this game. I'm going to take the Cowboys at... we'll go with Cowboys with 30... what should we do? We'll put the Cowboys at 35, and then the Giants at 24. Yeah, 35-24. I'll take the Cowboys by 11. Yeah. I hate to say it as a Giants fan, but this Cowboys team, they will win the NFC East. Yeah. I also do want to say one thing, though. NFC East is no longer the worst division in football. It is the AFC South. Yep. AFC South is worse. So, yeah. Also, though, NFC East has the most amount of rings, more than any other division in football. We have 13. The next highest is actually the AFC East with 9. So
well, that's because, of the Patriots, getting 6 of those rings.
In the AFC East, yes. But in the NFC East, the Cowboys have 5. The Giants have 4. The Eagles have 2, I think, and Washington has 2, or something like that. So...
yeah, and then I think the AFC West has 3... 2, 3, 5, 7. I think that's 7. That's it.
Well, in the AFC East, Patriots have 6. Bills don't have any.
Imagine going to 4 straight Super Bowls and losing all
I know. But the Dolphins have 1 or 2, right? The Dolphins have 2, I think. And then the Jets have 1. Yeah. Or the Jets might have 2. No, I think... I don't know. The Jets or Dolphins have 2, and the other one has 1. That's really how it is. I think the Dolphins are the one with 2, though.
Oh, yeah, Dolphins
I know the Jets,
2.
The Jets won Super Bowl 3.
Yeah, they won Super Bowl 3 against the Colts. With Joe Namath, I think.
With Joe Namath. I forget who was against. You might have just named it, but... I don't know. Anyways, that's gonna be the Giants-Cowboys game. What's up, Jam? Cowboys are good. Just recorded my predictions vid because I was reminded that I need to do this. Because of this. Hey! I'm glad we reminded you. Let's move on to the next one. We got half the games done. We've been taking a lot of time with this, so... I mean, I want to speed it up a little bit, but... Okay, we got the Lions-Vikings.
I think Vikings playing out, Kirk Cousins has been playing like an MVP so far, and getting Dalvin Cook back this week will be insane. And Justin Jefferson hasn't been playing well, but that's because he's playing like the second receiver.
I mean, he's been playing well.
But he's been playing as if. See, last year the only reason I did was because Adam Thielen was the number 1 receiver, and he was taking on cornerback 2s. And then towards the start of this season, when he was taking on cornerback 1s, Adam Thielen threw. So
Justin Jefferson still has been doing pretty well, I will say. But, I like this Lions team. I don't think this is where they get their first win, though. I do think they will get a first win in the next couple weeks. But the Vikings...
True.
The Vikings will take the... I'm going to have the Vikings scoring... we'll say Vikings 27, Lions 17. Wait. That is Vikings by 10, and the spread is 9.5. So I would take the Vikings on this one, but barely. Based on spread. So Vikings by 10, 27.
I have Vikings 28 and Lions by 10. Okay. I don't think, even though they managed that close game against the Ravens, the fact of the matter is that these were games the past. At least the Lions at this point with Stafford would be 3-1, playing out.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be 3-1. They would have won so many of these close games.
That's true.
They would have beat the Packers week 2, week 1. I think they would have won. Wait, who are they playing week 1?
Bengals, and they lost in overtime.
Yeah. Wait, no. That was the
Vikings. Yeah, Lions. I know. Well, you're talking about the Lions?
Yeah.
Oh, the Lions in week 1 played... Oh, they played the Niners, and they lost 41-33.
Yeah.
But it was actually a good game at the end, so...
That game, Stafford would have won them, so that's 2-2 at that, or 2-2 at that point. then they would have won against the Ravens. I'd be 3-1. At this point, Lions would be 3-1. They would actually be a playoff contender. Like
playoff contender.
That just sounds weird. Playoff contender coming out of the Lions.
The Detroit Lions. Okay.
But with Goff as quarterback, they've managed to lose all 4 of the games.
I don't think it's his fault, but
yeah. It's not. It definitely wasn't his fault. It's just that the defense hasn't been great.
Okay.
And maybe Goff will be the answer in Detroit. Who knows?
Maybe.
Playing, like,
for all that money,
deep.
he should be. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. We both have the Vikings. For this next one, we have the Packers versus the Bengals. The Bengals. I'm gonna. You know what? And it's funny to think that the Packers are only favored by 3 against the Bengals.
But you also got to think about it. Jair Alexander's out. Elgton Jenkins is out. Kevin King is returning. They're losing a lot of key pieces now.
That's not why I was going to say the Bengals. I didn't even realize that. But I was going to say the Bengals taking this upset. I'm going with Joey Burrow, you know. I mean, I like this Bengals team. Jamar Chase. T. Higgins is healthy again. Tyler Boyd. Azuma, is that his name? I mean, he looked good. The tight end.
DJ Azuma.
The defense is decent, but this offense is really getting me hyped. I'm taking the Bengals in this one, and I'm going... Again, the Packers don't have a great defense. Now, I know they got Jalen Smith. I don't know if he's even playing. I don't really care if he's playing. A little overrated now, but you should be good. Anyways, I'm taking the Bengals scoring 35 points against this Packers team, and the Packers will score... we'll give the Packers... that's tough. What do I give them? Packers 34. 35-34 Bengals. You know what? No. Yeah. 35-34. I think the Bengals could win this by more, but just to be safe, and because they're playing Aaron Rodgers, I'm going to say 35-34 Bengals. Yeah.
Ooh, I was going to say 28-27 Packers.
Ooh. All right. Well, we got a good matchup on our hands.
I think Awuzie, Hendrickson, and Bates are all great and all, but that's not going to be enough to stop Aaron freaking Rodgers. Okay. Rodgers will torment this defense, and Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams and Robert Tonyan, like, that's just going to torment them. They don't have enough to cover. I know defensively they don't have great stuff, but the offensive line is horrendous for the Bengals. Rashawn Gary, Preston Smith will all be getting into the backfield plenty of times, forcing the Bengals to not. It'll be a close game, but the score won't really reflect on what the game was like.
I want to say that I wish this game was like the Sunday or Monday night game. Like, I would much rather be watching the Packers Bengals than Colts and Ravens, to be honest, on a Monday night.
I might be going to this game as well. So.
What do you mean?
My dad got us my dad's might be getting us tickets for this game tomorrow.
Packers Bengals?
Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 minute. I'll be.
I mean, who's home? Packers or Bengals?
It's the Bengals.
The Bengals, Cincinnati. You're going to Cincinnati, maybe? Wait, you might head out to Cincinnati? Hold up. What? Well, that's cool. I guess you muted your mic for a bit, but you can tell me about that, I guess, when you unmute. But for now, we're going to move on to the next one. I think that game's going to be great, though. We got the Browns versus Chargers, also another thriller. Chargers favored by 2.5. I mean, this Chargers team has been pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, after they beat the Chiefs, I was like, okay, they're pretty good, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then they won last week against, the Raiders? And they won pretty convincingly, I must say. So, I mean, they had me impressed, you know. Call me impressed. This Chargers team definitely impresses me. I don't know with this one, to be honest, though. Like, do I go Herbert? Do I go Mayfield? My gut is telling me to go with the Browns, but I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I'm gonna go with Herbert, and the Chargers. Maybe Mike Williams bounces back from that horrible performance, even though they still won. We'll go Chargers. We're gonna go. We'll go Chargers 28, Browns 20. Browns 21. No. Browns 20. 21? 20? 21. 28-21 Chargers. Yeah, I'm confident in that. Toddy, you want to say your predictions, or are you busy right now? It's fine if you are. We can move on from this one. Yeah, you are. Okay, that's cool. So I have the Chargers by 7, 28-21. Oh, okay. We'll go with the Sunday night game, I guess. It's the next in the line. We got the Bills versus the Chiefs. Part of me wants to take the Bills just because it's the upset and the Bills are a very strong team. But just because they can wipe out terrible teams does not mean I'm picking them against the Chiefs. Now, I know the Chiefs' defense has been looking pretty horrible, but I'm still going the Chiefs here. And the reason why is just because, for one, I think the Chiefs just, the saying, have their number? There's something to do with when the Chiefs play the Bills, the Chiefs seem to win. The Chiefs have their number, and I'm going to take the Chiefs because of that, and, Mahomes will take care of business, even if it's a close one. So, we're going to go Chiefs. I don't know. It's going to be high scoring, probably. So, we're going to go Chiefs. I don't know. Chiefs 30... I'm having trouble on this one, guys. Chiefs 37. Bills 31. Yeah, 37-31 Chiefs. Ooh, Viper's going Bills. Okay. Well, I'm going 37-31 Chiefs. Again, Cuddy, whenever you want to, you can talk. Yeah. Sorry. Allergies. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one, I guess. We got the Saints versus the football team. I don't know about this one. Both these teams confuse me, I must say. Like, for example, the Saints, they crushed the Packers, and then they lose to the Panthers pretty badly. Then they take care of business against the Patriots, and then they lose in overtime to the Giants. And then this Washington football team, they lose a close game to the Chargers, who actually look pretty good. The Chargers do. And then they beat the Giants in a close game. Then they lose to... Gotta be honest, I don't even remember who they lost to in week 3. But then they beat the Falcons in a close game. And their defense just hasn't looked what we thought it was going to be. So, I'm going to go with the Saints in this one. Just because the Saints seem to... They're on a thing where they win, then they lose, then they win, then they lose. And they just lost last week. So, this is a win for them. Maybe the Saints lose next week. But, this is a win for the Saints. The Washington football team, their defense is bad. Like, I like Heineke and their offense, but their defense is pretty bad. And we thought it was going to be good. So, I'm going to go with the Saints in this one. I'm not too confident about this pick, but, yeah. We're going to go Saints with 27.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Brent, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. We're going to go Saints 27, football team 21. Yeah. You can quickly say your scores for the ones that you missed, like Browns, Chargers.
Saints.
Oh, this one.
I'm gonna go Saints 30, football team 16. Chargers, Browns. I'm gonna go Chargers 42, Browns 26, and then Bills, Chiefs. I'm gonna go Bills 35, Chiefs Chiefs 32.
Okay. Alright. Cool. I don't exactly remember what my predictions were for that. I know I have the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Saints, but I don't exactly remember the prediction.
So we agreed on 2 of the 3 things. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Broncos, Steelers. Haha, we got a Broncos fan in the VC.
Okay.
As much as I think that the Broncos have played bad teams besides the one they lost to, like the Ravens are good, but the rest of them were bad. I also think that the Steelers team, they look bad. So I will take the Broncos.
They look bad recently, but the
spread is weird. The Steelers are favored by a point, even though they're 1-3 versus 3-1 team.
The only reason why they're favored at this point is because we may or may not have Bridgewater for that game. And Sutton may be out, and Surtain may be out, and Ronald Darby may be out.
You know what? I'm still taking the Broncos, though. Like, I don't even care who's out. I'm still taking this Broncos team over the Steelers. Big Ben does not have it anymore. We're going to be going lower scoring game because of injuries and Big Ben not having it anymore. So we're going to go 20-17 Broncos. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you 2 predictions. One with Bridgewater, one without Bridgewater. Actually, I'm going to give you one with Bridgewater and Sutton, one without Bridgewater and Sutton.
Okay.
Because it's more likely that both of them will not play with each other than with each other. Without each other, I'm going to say Steelers 17-3.
Whoa.
And then with Bridgewater and Sutton, I'm going to say 16-13.
Wow, 17-3 though. Like you think that if Bridgewater and Sutton are out, you guys have no offense because Jerry Jeudy's also not playing?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because we will have all practice squad wide receivers if Sutton's out and
what about
Bridgewater's
Hamler?
out.
KJ Hamler?
So it'll be like no quarterbacks except we'll have all practice squad wide receivers.
But what about KJ Hamler? Is he hurt?
Hamler got injured and he's out for the season.
What?
Yeah.
I know Judy's coming back in a couple weeks, but still, that's... Wow. Okay,
I know. People were like, oh, the Broncos aren't that injured. If you take a deep look at our roster, we are very injured.
I'm going to revise my... You know what? No, I'm not going to revise anything. You know what? Broncos will still take this 120-17. I'm not revising anything. Yeah, I don't know about that pick, but you gotta be ballsy sometimes.
You guys may call me biased and stuff, but this is proof. If we don't have Bridgewater and Sutton, I'm saying I'm totally not biased here.
So, as a...
Oh, yeah. Oh,
as a as a Broncos fan, you have no hope in, no hope for Drew Lock? Is that what you're saying?
So... I was gonna say this like a couple weeks back or last week and stuff. Actually, I'm gonna revise my thing. If both of our guards are out, along with Sutton and Bridgewater, I'm gonna say 17-3. If we have both of our guards, then I'm gonna say 17-10. But if we have all of them, I'm gonna say 16-13.
All right, fair enough. I just want you to know that Jam21 said in the chat, Broncos trash. Just saying.
Okay, Jammy.
Broncos and Packers have the same record.
Yeah, so...
But, before this past week, you guys were 3-0, and the 3 teams you beat had a combined record of 0-9.
Hey, but 2 of the teams that we beat now have 1 win, so...
Oh, yeah, the Jets and the Giants. Wow, look at that.
That statistic doesn't even count anymore, so...
Fair enough. If you think about it, though, they're 3-1, right? And their 3 wins. Still, the combined record is...
2-10? Yeah, 2-10.
Yeah, so that's not great for the combined record.
It's not great, but still, we lost very key people. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, Deontay Spencer's probably going to be out against the Steelers.
Broncos will find a way. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
I think we should move on from this game, though.
Yeah.
Let's go Bears, Raiders. Raiders
Raiders.
favored by 5.5. Yeah, I think this is pretty easy for me. I'm gonna go Raiders, and
Carr's gonna show his MVP performance against the
yeah.
Bears. Gonna go off for like 400 yards.
I think
Not
so.
much
Yeah,
to say.
probably. But I'm gonna have the Raiders at about 31 because that seems like what they usually get, around 31. Even though they could go for more. So Raiders are gonna get 31. Bears are gonna get 20. Because again, that seems like around where they get. So 31 to 20 Raiders seems pretty standard to me. What do you think?
I'm gonna say Raiders 31, Bears 10.
Okay. I see that. Yeah. Yeah, I see that for sure. And before we predict this last game, the Monday night game, I want to ask you a question about the Seahawks. Now, I'm sure you know of the Russell Wilson injury.
Great.
I have 2 questions. 1, do you think they should just roll with Geno Smith? Or 2, do you think they will roll with Geno Smith as their starter? Because it's hard to get a guy who knows the playbook, who knows the system. Like, no matter what,
Right.
Geno Smith will be starting the next game they have.
Few weeks, as long until Russell Wilson gets injury, and his time spent for that injury is. I have it right here. Give me a second.
Do you think they should go and sign or trade for somebody? Like, should they sign Cam Newton? Should they trade for Nick Foles, Andy Dalton?
Yeah. So
what do you think?
right now they're saying he's gonna miss
Gardner
6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, well,
Russell
6 to 8
Wilson-
weeks. Like we can say for sure that Wilson is out for a while. All right.
Right.
So what I'm saying though is, do you try to get somebody else, or because they're gonna have to sign at least a backup anyways, no matter
Right.
what. So do they go back
So,
to their guy who they released before, Jake Luton, and sign him
No,
as the
I-
backup, or
I
do
think
they
they
sign
signed-
like a legitimate quarterback option, trade for
I
one?
think they signed Cam Newton as a backup. That at least that way they with all 3 quarterbacks they have something in common. They can all pass pretty decently. They can all run the ball well, and they've had some sort of scheme that's kind of like similar.
Okay.
And with Russell Wilson, Geno Smith, and Cam Newton, Pete Carroll will leave it all up to them. Like they can call whatever plays because they've been experienced. They all have like the same skill sets, kind of.
I will say though that Geno Smith, despite playing decently, pretty well towards the end of that game or whatever, I still think he's horrible.
If it was,
He played pretty well, but I'm remembering those days from the Jets, and he's not a good quarterback like at all.
but you also
He
gotta
played
think about
pretty
it.
well though, but I still don't have confidence in him.
You got to think about it. The QBs the Jets have had recently, in recent memories, Darnold, Smith,
Yeah, no, they
Mark Sanchez, and I forget one other. When they went to a different team, they played well. When they came to the Jets, they played horrendously.
I mean, that's
And
true.
with
Although
that,
Mark
it's- I think-
Sanchez, I don't know. Do you hear that siren?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
dang, it's getting louder.
Sheesh. I am so sorry about that. I think they just went by. I don't know what happened necessarily, but I'm sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, Sanchez,
Yeah.
I mean, he did get
Sorry
him to
about
an
my dog
AFC.
barking.
Sanchez got him to an AFC championship game, though, I think.
Yeah, Sanchez did get them to the AFC Championship, but like, I don't know.
Alright, well, I think it's about time that we move on to the final game. Monday Night Football, Colts-Ravens. Ravens favored by
I'm
7.
I cannot stand the Ravens anymore. It's not because of what they did Monday or Saturday or Sunday. It's because of Mobile coming to me and saying, "Imagine L bozo 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 L bozo 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 bozo." When he said that, I've lost all respect for the Ravens, especially after this we hooping celebration, him dancing on Peyton Manning's jersey. I have lost all respect for Ravens fans. I'm sorry, Ravens fans, if you are nice people, but Mobile, we hooping, I hate their guts now, and I cannot respect the Ravens anymore, so I have to go with the Colts no matter what.
What score?
I'm going to go Colts, Colts 30, Ravens 14, and I hope Lamar leaves them after the season.
Okay. I will say, I was watching a Pat McAfee show, and I was watching one of the videos, a clip from the show, and it was about the Justin Tucker kick, but they had Justin Tucker on the show, and he seemed really cool, and I really like that. I mean, he seems like a cool dude.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another guy who I like on the Ravens. Besides that,
Yeah, I mean, I like Tucker. Plus, I think the Ravens are the better team. I think we both know that. I do think the Colts have an opportunity to upset them. I think that's definitely a possibility. But I'm going to ultimately go with the Ravens on this one. Just because they have a much better quarterback situation. Like, I don't like Wentz a lot. But, again, the Colts have a chance in this game. But Monday Night Football, I'm going to go with the Ravens here. And I'm going to pick the Ravens going for 27. Hold on. Ravens 27. Colts are going to get... we'll give them 21. We'll make it pretty close. 27-21.
If the Colts could get like a top 15 type of quarterback, they would definitely beat the Ravens. No doubt about that. It's just that if the Ravens just have a better quarterback, and Lamar can put the team on his back. That's basically all that is. Even if the defense sells the bag and Wentz is like making it like a really good score, Lamar will put the team on his back and get those yardage and stuff.
Okay.
And try to do that.
I respect that. Well, those are all of our predictions for the Week 5 matchups, guys. I am already 1-0. I predicted the Rams to win by 7, and they won by 9, so I'll take the W on that. I don't know, Tuddy, did you have a prediction for the film?
Actually, I have the pick'ems, so, if you do that, pick'ems and stuff.
Yeah.
I actually am,
I lost the pick'em the first week because I had the football team, beating the Chargers week 1 or something. Was that who they played? I think so.
Chargers? Oh, yeah, I think so, too.
Well, I didn't know how good the Chargers were, and I thought the Washington football team's defense was going to absolutely carry them, and they would win the division, so I had the football team beating the Chargers and lost my pick'em.
Right now, I am 33 and 32 in pick'ems right now. So, hopefully, I have like the correct pick for the rest of the week and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well,
because I don't want to lose this record.
Well, this has been fun, guys. This has been the Last Drive, episode 8. Week 5 predictions. Now, I know we didn't do week 4 recap, but we don't really need to do the recap. It's more about the predictions. Also, last week, the games were... Usually I go 13-3 with these, or 12-4. I think I was maybe last week I was like 10-6. It wasn't good. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we get a bunch of our...
Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, thank you. By the way, shout out to Tuddy, TD King, or Tuddy. Thank you for filling in for KPM today. And see you later.